Hello everyone, happy Wednesday. Today is October 18, 9:20 a.m. Market isn't open yet, and I think I'm done trading for today because I have a busy day at work and I cannot be looking at the screen anymore. So I took a few trades that I'm gonna go over them, and I think I'm done for the day. So the first trade I took was actually last night. So let me on gold. So my trades that I show you are going to be on gold and crude oil. So first, let's go over the trade on gold. Let's bring this. Yes, it was here. You see, we had a huge jump at 9:25 p.m. Eastern time. This is a 5-minute chart. That's the chart I'm mostly looking at. Let me tell you the logic I had for this. So first of all, if we zoom out, you see we had this downside trend line, this line, so this broke here, but like it was very close to this line, it stayed close to this line, and here was the actual jump or breakout. So what I'm looking at is, yes, I have a bias that this line, is broken and probably we are going up. And after this news, over the weekend, so we are, so the gold is, bullish. Of course, everything happens in the world, so people get scared, buy gold, this keeps going up. But that doesn't mean that I always have to buy. So what I look at is, so this is the relatively, just like past few hours or like just at most days for me that I look at. So this is the swing high, this is the swing low, right? Okay, so the gold is being traded in this channel, and here we have a huge breakout. Okay, now let's zoom in. 5 minute, let's zoom in. So I was waiting here, so this broke, I don't do anything. I wait for my 5-minute candle to close, and after that, so as soon as it's closing or like the last few seconds of this 5 minute, so I feel like this is gonna come back a little bit down. So after that, we're gonna have a little bit pullback, because after this huge jump we cannot just like keep going. Maybe so there's gonna be a gap and go, but in that case, I try to add maybe some to my position to just like fine tune my entrance, and if it just slightly comes back down, that's where I put my target and get out, or I take a loss and get out. So in this case, the first entry was here. So you see on this candle, so actually you see I have two, so I'm fine tuning this. So my, I guess, average was around here, which it came back and just like barely touched it if I had stayed for long enough time. So this is a few, just like 5 minutes candle, so that's like 2 hours, which I never stay, or like it's not likely for me. It would have come down here and could have taken a profit here. But what I did was, so this kept going a little bit just more up. I added to my position. And as soon as I saw the first pullback, I got out of the trade. I did few of this, and overnight, I made 40 bucks with only few trades counter the trend. So you can make like just these few bucks, and only on micro contracts. Just pay attention to this. Only with micro and few quick, very quick scalps, you can just make a few tens of bucks, and they add up. Believe me. Uh, so, and you see, so that's a huge move, and it's continuing to go up and it's still going up. But I was done here. If I can get a bite of that, I'm done. Next one on oil, just a few minutes ago for me. So here, it's like the same logic. So I'm looking at this. So we had a swing low here, swing low here. Perfect. I am marking this. So now price got close to this line, it broke it down, right? So my logic is, if we break swing like this, we have a breakout, and at least we have a retest. And if it's going to continue, it's going to continue down, or this is going to be a reversal and it's going to keep going up. But regardless, this happens. Now when this happens, I don't know, it might just like, it might be a gap, just huge gap and go, and then I don't know, few tens of minutes, few hours later, or few days later, it's gonna come back down, which I mean, that's not useful for me. But if it's just like a quick return like this, I love it, and I take it. But I even looking, just I zoom in more, I wait for the 5 minute to close. So we broke, and then I wait, so this close here, and then I'll observe the behavior of the next candle. So this is gonna go back down. I quickly buy here, and I put my target profit right below this level. So again, I look at this as a new swing low, that this candle broke this low, and now it went down, and then it wants to come back up. So I take the move from down to up. Only few ticks here, a scalp, done. And then next, so here I buy here. Where is this? How can I look at this? Yeah, I buy here and I sell here. See, only few ticks. If I was patient, I would have just like cut this move. But believe me, so I was first, like just like a few months ago, few years later, a few years back, I was waiting, in a position that I wasn't sure. I mean, I guess my technical analysis wasn't as good as now. I mean, it's terrible, but I would have stayed in the wrong move, so it would have done its return, and then now it wanted to just like come back down, stronger, and I was still in a long position. I would have been screwed. Then I would just like get nervous, move my stop loss, and then blow an account. But I guess I learned my lessons, and I hope that that's what's happened. So I'm just happy with these few ticks of scalping, and I move on. I don't regret that. What if I had stayed here? I would have just made just a lot more profit of my few days here. But no, like I just like be happy with what you're making. So I guess the point of this is new. This is my third video in this channel. I'm still figuring out, what's the best way to explain these things, or what should I say, what should I not, that it's useful for both of us, for me and you guys. For me, in terms of accountability, when I'm taking actually this trade, I'm thinking about my video, that like I hope I have something that I'm proud of, that I can come and talk about it for you guys. But so that kind of prevents me from doing any stupid things, because if I put these execution labels here, then you see that I did a stupid thing, so I'll be embarrassed. So that's kind of preventing me from doing that, like these videos. And useful things for you, that giving you hope that even with the scalping a micro contract, you can make few bucks and they add up, and hopefully we'll see. This is the journey. This is the third video and third day on this funded account, and we'll see how far we can take it. Let's look at the summary. So this was the gold overnight. I took few just short positions here. I close it quickly, and same with oil here. It was before 9 a.m. or around 9 a.m. And this is the P&L for today, $65, and now account is up by $260. So if you remember, I told you yesterday that the first target is $26,600. That's where I can request a withdrawal from this account. So let's see if we can take it there. I'm really happy. 3 days, $260 percentage wise. I guess we're doing fine. yeah, I'm happy. I didn't lose money today, and that's the third consecutive wins, green days. We'll see how it goes. Stay safe and see you in the next video.